Okay, last week we talked about, last class we talked about two ways to have like side control, yeah? The technique we did for the last class is pressure. It's more like hips low. Sometimes we stretch one leg and come on be close or both legs stretch. Or even sometimes you don't put anything in the ground, just for put pressure, more pressure. And then another way is more like a cage. Okay, so today we go work control more that way. Not so much pressure, you don't have pressure, but you have more cage to control his body, okay? And think about the same idea you had before is you need to be careful with that knee, okay? And the elbow, because every time when it's connected, it's becoming strong, yeah? Or every time when I'm here and he's have the elbow under my hips, he's become more strong to start to shrimp and recover the guard, yeah? So our goal now is for protect this, the leg and the elbow, okay? For the leg, you can think about like, the more common way you can do like the example is the leg drag. When your knee is still between his leg and I control the hips and that leg, like when I start pass that way, when I control here for pass that way. The reason for choose stop here because sometimes when I pass like too much and it get too much that gap here is difficult to stop his knee. So this is why sometimes it's bad if I pass only the foot, I'm not able to pass the knee because it's too close to his chest. This is too much there. So I try start coming from here between his leg. So I able to control, isolate only his leg. So I isolate his leg and stop here. Okay, I don't need rush for pass the guy. First, just control. You can stay like first for a bit more combo with the knee first, but after you can start use that hook to lift here, okay? To stop him, to put the foot in the ground, to do the shrimp and move the hips to another side to recover this, okay? If I able to put my knee here and still lift here, it's more difficult for him to do the shrimp, okay? But if it's difficult to stay that way, the more important one here, focus on his hips, okay? So don't give that gap for the knee. Yeah, the knee will protect. So this is why that arm, normally you come from the front, more is to stop the knee. So just stay here first, okay? Feel comfortable today here. Your goal is just stay here, don't let him move the knee that side, okay? If he starts escape for that side, if starts escape, he's already give the back to you, so it's not a problem. The problem is his face you, okay? So first, you can start practice the passing, okay, just for practice, you can start from that. The idea is just for have that feeling to control, to understand how to control that leg for his not to recover hips face me, okay? So every time when I start go this and start feel like he's face me, I need step more, okay? All the time the hips need that direction. So now I go here, I control from not take out. If it's right, fight, how you can start already take the back. Okay, so let's do that one first. Okay, let's start already now in the side position. Let's imagine like you have the side position, you have the pressure one, but we want to control the hips better. So you can start from here and go almost like the same idea for the leg drag and move from here. Okay. Before you start past the guard and stop here, now you start from the side and you go stop there. Sometimes because the guy is too strong, start move too much, you want to just slow him down. So see how I start use my hips to start turn him for that side first. Yeah, I start walking with this to turn his hips. See, the hips face me now, I start walking, use my bone to start move his hips that side. When I'm here, I need already replace with my leg. And I can come back to here again, okay? And for example, if I want to take the back, I can go like, I don't need like cross face here or do anything from here. I can go under here too, okay? I have like both under here. So it's easy to manipulate him for the side, to start attack the back, okay? Or even sometime when I'm here, I just use, I feel like he start shrink too much, he start move too much the hips like this, you see? If I post my leg under his leg, now he's not have that gap, okay? So think about this, when you start to move the shrimp, I'm start go under and move more. My leg more close to the hips. It's like, it's almost the same idea for the leg drag here, but in that case, my leg go under his leg, even for like this. So when I want to control more the hips, for imagine start push me, I want to control on the hips. Because from here, if I want to fight you here, now I create that space. So this is why sometimes I need to fight with the hips, okay? If I fight on control the hips, but my leg is here, I cannot fight longer. Yeah, come the time when he's able to escape there. So when I start want to control the hips, I want to do this. I move my leg and now start go more under him. Okay. Now I have all control the hips, and I go stay here. Okay. Until he spend his energy by push on. I stay here with him, heavy here, and my knee in the ground. Okay. Just here. Okay. And after you come back again and do everything again. Start move there. Start recover the guard. I use my leg and go under him and stop here. You see how I'm the chest a little bit and I need to move now my weight to the hips. Now I want to control the hips. Or like we did before, you can lift the knee and start put the knee between his legs like a leg drag. Try to do both, okay? The knee inside or the knee under him and control the head and the hips here. Okay, and after this you can do the take the back too. Okay, just try switch for here, come back to that one, or come back to that one. Okay, and you need to feel like no gap here. Okay, all control. This is why it's important. The guy in the body, if you feel have some gap here, he need to tell you. Okay, basically I try to keep like my hips more close for his bone. For example, when I go here, have hips. When I go like put my knee under, my hips are already in the good position to control his hips, okay? And if I start move too much that way, I can just come back with my knee and stop there. Okay, be good to stop him before, even if he's try escape for that side, okay, even if he's try escape that one, first practice to stabilize him and let him fight, okay? And even if you want to take the back, if I want to stabilize, go in the top of the shoulder, and if I want to take the back, I let him go, but I don't let him go 100% free. Okay, I need to make him fight. I let him fight. I stop him and still contact. Okay, until I start take the back. Okay, remember, we want to be tight. We want to be more tight possible in that position. Okay, so let's change the partner. Okay, next one we go start control more in the shoulder. The last one you control the hips. The next one you control more the shoulder. Because the same idea. Remember, you want to avoid the knee. And you want to avoid the elbows too. So in that way is when you go avoid the elbow, don't go inside me. So this is almost the same idea you have like before the leg, now you have the arm. You want to isolate the arm. So the same idea, I go my hips under his arm and now I can be like close to him and just attack him here. Okay, not think about put too much pressure in the head because it become light, can roll you to that side, but it can roll you to here. Okay, so this one in that position, the same way like before. The key is not the pressure. The key is not give space to him, keep close. And now I connect here. If I have cross face underhook, the best way. Okay, and I avoid to just put the elbow there and be here. So you can lift a little bit your head, don't go too down that way. Okay, be more here. Chest a little bit up. Not so much, of course. Contact and a little bit the head and be here. Okay, the control. And after you give the elbow again to him, and you do the same thing. Take the elbow out, put in, put the knee, and connect. Just be comfortable to be here first, okay? So you can combine already like the both thing. For example, if he's pushed too much here, it's because the hips is the problem, okay? I don't go fight too much here. Because when I fight here, he's have that leg. So he start have too much space, he's fight too much, I move to the low one, okay? And you see, I need to be my head more almost the same line because I want to be having his hips, okay? When I'm in the side position, when now, for example, he go here and he stop using, now I can change to there. Now I can be more perpendicular with him, okay? And go that way. And now, or a little bit more to that side than that, okay? You see, I go control here. And now let him imagine he recover the elbow here and start pushing me again. So now I start move to there and go low. Okay, so just switch from here to there. You can start like the pressure pass like before, okay? Clean the elbow, you can clean and go after and do it. Sometimes you can clean with your leg. Okay, clean with your leg and coming and be connected again. Okay, the same idea, be more connected possible here. Don't give gap for the elbow inside. Okay, and his goal is every time you put the elbow inside. Just switch for that position to that one, more like that one. Come back to here again. So you learn how to control here and there. Okay, stay there first. No feel comfortable there, and do the check if the guy can roll you or not. Okay, you need to be really sit down, be more comfortable. Don't stay too much in the front that way. Okay, so let's take the part. Start here again. So like we talked, you know, that the idea for the more in the line shoulder, man, before you control more the hips, now we go totally in the shoulder. So this is why, for example, you can start from here first, and now I use more my butt than actually my arm to move his arm, okay? More I use only my butt is better. Okay, how we go like really high and go here. So even if you're not flex to keep your hips low like that way, for example, not flex be that way is a little bit dangerous because I have space. So if you feel that way, not flexible enough, you can stretch the one leg. Okay, it's okay. Just focus more in the shoulder line. So you don't have the gap here and that elbow. And you see like when you have that control, you're able to force his arm to that side, it's not combo, and turn his that way. Yeah. And because you have underhook, you're able to start to lift the arm. Is what you want, you know. When you're in the side position, your goal is all the time is open his elbow. He's become more weak. So this is why you go for that position. So go here, I start to open that elbow, and now I open that one, if you okay this, and see how easy start go to the mount, for example. I can keep the pressure, it's difficult for his defend, that knee come, okay? If I go here and start more close here, it's more easy, he's kept my leg, okay? But because I'm really high, and put pressure that way, it's more easy to go to the mount direct to the high mount. Okay, go direct to the high mount. Go here. See, I change my weight for that leg, and I even squeeze his arm. I trap more his arm. So I trap more his arm and start to lift his elbow. So now it's more easy to start go to the mount. It's hard him to defend. And you see, like it's easier to go to the triangle too, if you like to go to the triangle. Or even if you go direct, for example, you go here, you have that position, and he still defend. He still defend, you don't have underhook because it's close this. You still have the arm too easy to go to the mount, arm bar, and another attack. So this is good for about go too high because you eliminate his elbow. Now you isolate his arm, he's become more weak. Okay, go there, go high, and go more that way. One choice, you can change for that side, keep the pressure there, go to the mount, high mount. If the arm is here, for example, is not give to you, you can just take out and already go to the mount direct to the triangle, for example. It's just some example, okay? Or you can go like down like that way. You see how I start already press his arm here, okay? Sometimes I just step from here, okay? Or even to let him come to the top to take him and the triangle too. So many things you have here because you isolate him. If you start push too much you can already attack the arm. Okay, start already attack the arm. So you isolate, his all arm is here. Okay, you can take, go more deep. Take the arm. Now the more important is keep control tight and see what position he gives to you. Basic one, mount, okay? Go to the mount, is the basic one. Then another one, start attack. His arm when he start defend can go like for Americana and that kind of attack, okay? So let's do the last one.